Here's a giant thank you to all my Patreon members. Your support is greatly appreciated. What is up, guys? Nova Joe back again with another Earth Defense Force World Brothers 2 character overview. And for this Halloween season, we are going to be taking a look at Baron Brother. This is our vampire brother, basically. Alright, he has a walking speed of 5, a jump of 10, and a SP charge speed of... is that 6? Yeah, 6. SP charge speed of 6. So he is a pretty well-rounded character regarding his stats. Now, the weapon he comes with is the Bat Sword. So let's take a look at it. EDF weapon? No thanks. I'm fine with using my own blade. Some of the... Sorry, I tried to speak like him for a second. It completely fried my brain there for a moment. EDF weapon, no thanks. I'm fine using my own blade. Some of the others are using their own weapons as well, but I wonder if they can hit flying enemies. I think not. Ha ha ha. I shall teach you all a thing or two about aerial combat. And as you can see here, he has a few different moves with this. Square does a dark back turn. Forward plus square plus square plus square does a ground shadow slash. When you're in the air, if you press square square, you will do a midnight rondo, and if you are in the air and you press forward square square square, he'll do a whole nother array of sword techniques. So there, we got that. Alright, now let's go back here, and that's the square move. Now, he has a different type of setup than he did previously. He has some unique moves that actually they don't even have it listed here, but let's just go ahead and read what it says here. His maneuverability is vampire flight. This secret power allows me to levitate. It works wonders, though I can't change direction midair. So he gets 5 vampire flight units to use, and as you use one, another one will come available, and he can use it again, and so he can stay in the air for a good distance, actually get quite high up in the air. His support ability is R1, and that is a Crimson Terror. It's called Crimson Terror. Behold my blood-shielded somersault. That correction, it's just blood-like. This game has no gore. So basically he somersaults with the sword and does a slash maneuver. And his SP move is Bat Missile. My homing bats can lock onto multiple targets. If there's just a single enemy, they will all go after it. How scary. And yes, this is a move that is very devastating to singular enemies. So it works great against boss enemies, and it also works great in a crowd. I am a vampire, an undead scourge of the night. I will be fighting the aliens instead of my good friend Count Dracula. By the way, I am feeling a bit peckish. Have you anything that will satisfy me? What's that? Blood? Gross. I was thinking some fine dining. Alright, guys. So the move I wanted to mention here that it does not talk about is R2. If you hold in R2 with him, he will lock on to some enemies, and when you release it, he will send out some bats to attack the enemies. So it's kind of like a mini bat missile. The Bat Missile does a ton of bats, but this R2 maneuver does a few bats. I don't know why it's not listed here. I'm not really 100% sure why it's not. But he does have a projectile attack. If you hold in R2, it does lock on, and you'll send some bats out towards the enemies. But anyway, his main attack will be using his sword with squares. So, without further ado, let's check out the Baron Brother. Alright, and here is the Baron Brother, looking dapper, ready for a Halloween party. As you can see, he kind of hovers across the ground, but if you hit L3, he will dash. So this is his run. This is awesome. He has the ability to run. So here is his L2. You press it once, press it again, and again, and you can just keep getting higher and higher until these things run out. And then you got to land, and when you land, it's got a 12-second reload. So it is, and he does jump very well. So, and like, here's what I was talking about. Here's this attack that it doesn't really even mention. You can lock on and then fire out some bats, and you can just keep doing it until you run out, and then you just need to recharge. So, whoa, let's move. Let's get out of the way there. So there we go, and as you can see, it recharges automatically, little at a time. But I don't know why it didn't talk about that. So we're just going to keep going closer here and closer, and then I'm going to show you his R1 maneuver. Boom, there we go. And as you can see, it actually looks to do a few additional hits on top of just like doing one. So, because I saw a few different damage numbers pop up there. So let's wait for a few more enemies. And while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and rescue a sister here. There's Mermaid Sister. We will cover her in a later video. Now look at this. He can just cross gaps really, really well with his L2 ability. Alright, let's keep going. Let's rescue her or him or whoever we got here. It's the Matador brother. Alright, here we go. We got some more enemies that have come in. So let's go take on this one. Alright, let's get above these buildings. So this is really nice for getting high up in the air. There we go. R1, it did 3 attacks, 4 attacks. Oh, now we got to recharge. So here's square. And as you can see, his attack did like 7,000 points of damage per hit. Alright, it's going to take a while to recharge this bad boy. Let's get a little closer. Do his R1 again. Boom. There's several hits with that. I can see 3 damage numbers popping up. And then here's square. 5,388 points of damage with the square. So let's jump up in the air. Square, square, square. There we go. And then jump up in the air and press forward and square. Or press just square here and you'll jump up in the air. Now if you press forward and square, he'll do a dash and some slash maneuvers like that. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy out with his weapon here so you can see it in action. Wow, that took him out really fast. Okay. Well, you guys get the idea. His sword's powerful. Let's go out here where we've actually got a few enemies and let's use our bat missile attack. Alright, here we go. Bat missile. And there they go. Look at that. Look at those damage numbers. It's already destroyed one. Now it's destroying the second one. Come on, keep going. Whoa. It destroyed all 3. There we go. All 3 of them have been destroyed. So, there you go, guys. That is the Baron brother. A pretty great character to use. I like having him on my team. He is one of my go-to characters. I like his abilities. So there you go. Just saw him in action doing some devastating work with his sword. So, alright guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can by going to patreon.com/EDF Central. And as always, guys, take care. God bless and keep on gaming. More Halloween content coming very soon, as well as some EDF stuff too. Later.